an update on the evolving situation between Korn and their longtime drummer David Silveria, in which Silveria sued the band back in 2015, claiming he wasn't getting the royalties and past revenues that he was owed since leaving the band. The group settled with him and gave him apparently a large lump sum payout to prevent any issues like this arising in the future. So anyways, Korn earlier this year filed a lawsuit against Silveria, claiming he was preventing them from getting paid because he submitted a claim to Sound Exchange, which is a company that basically disperses royalty payments to groups, claiming that he was due to be paid by the band. And the company essentially said, hold on a second, we're not paying anybody now until we work things out and you guys figure out what's going on between the two. So Korn alleged that they were out $290,000 in payments being held by Sound Exchange. So now we have an update on this story. According to a report from The Blast, as noted by the PRP, Silveria is now countersuing the band. They said that they hid any reference to a 2003 agreement that the band's partnership made for royalties with Sound Exchange. He claims to have had no knowledge of this arrangement and wants a share of those profits he feels is owed to him. And then he says that the band was intentionally hiding that from him. Now, what that means is that he feels that because he was unaware of this when they made the 2015 agreement, that he should be entitled to royalties from this part of Sound Exchange, and it apparently wasn't encompassed in the earlier payout that he got. So this is where we are now. The Blast is saying that Korn omitted any reference to the 2003 agreement between the partnership and Sound Exchange. The settlement agreement was also silent on the issue of how Sound Exchange were to be apportioned. Silveria is suing for breach of contract, among other things. He wants damages in excess of $750,000. Silveria has been quite vocal in opposition to the members of Korn in recent years. He said their last album was basically going to be trash. He's also called Fieldy from Korn a cowardly little bitch. He said, Fieldy never threw down his bass and tried to fight me. He's a coward with a big mouth, and he knows I would beat his ass like the little wimp that he is. I would love for him to talk shit in my face now. I would crush him like a bitch. So anyways, it looks like Korn and Silveria are once again going to be going head-to-head in court. And this time, Korn is probably less likely to settle because they feel they really squared up things with him in the past in that 2015 lump sum payout. That's purely speculation, of course. We're going to have to keep a close eye on this situation and see what is going down. Seems like a lot of bands are involved in legal situations. You've got Slipknot with Chris Fenn, and then now you've got, of course, David Silveria and Korn. Hopefully both are able to resolve these situations amicably and with respect to each other. Anyways, check out these recommended videos. You can also subscribe if you're new here with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking hard rock and heavy metal news. Thanks so much for keeping it locked on Rockfeed, and we'll see you all very soon.